For our viewers, if you could give us a quick introduction about yourself.
Okay, quick introduction. Sure. I'm Bendor Samuel. I am the CEO of the Everest Group. We're a boutique that focused on services. We have a research practice and we have a strategic consulting practice.
Let me ask you, in these past 2 days, how's the experience been at NILF 2016?
It's always a great time at NILF. It's really the place to be. It's the place to be and be seen. Industry leaders are here, and industry thought leaders, and as both as business leaders. And it's great to catch up with everybody.
Are there any sessions that you've particularly enjoyed or some that you are looking forward to today and tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed a couple of sessions on automation. I thought we had some good content there, and I think the underlying issue there is the horror story that it could present for the industry. I think we've also had a couple of good sessions on digital strategy. A good one led by McKinsey, and I think that sort of is the other side of the coin. It's the romance, the love story, the opportunity for fabulous growth in the industry.
Right. I'm glad you brought up automation, and we'll get to that one later. But first up, I just wanted to ask you, one of the big themes this year, of course, is disruption. If I could ask you to sum it all up, break it all down, simplify disruption, what would you say?
Well, I mean, disruption is big change, and if you think about the big change is always easiest to talk about the painful change, and that's, I think, the change that is promised or is held out through automation. Okay, and the disruption that could have to our industry, in that it could replace a lot of our people with software, and I think that at many levels is disturbing, right? So I think that could be painful. I think the promise is the digital side, the disruption there, and I think the opportunity there is for us to change the value proposition, to be far more impactful to our customers, and therefore grow our industry, replace that work that's going to be automated with much more higher value work in terms of doing the next Uber or changing the next GE for the jet engine.
Right. Now you've talked about automation. You are currently being interviewed by a robot, of course. Do you think there's a time in the future when robots and machines and computers can do all the work while we're off on vacation 24/7?
I think the simple answer is yes. I think we will have far more of our routine activities being done by software, and I think that's a good thing. I think what it allows us to do is to spend more time thinking and doing integrative work. I think, quite frankly, I could use the time to spend a little more time on the Kerala backwaters and get a little bit more vacation. So I think, yes, I think that, really for the last 200 years, we have been finding different ways to increase our productivity, and automation is the next step in that.
This robot loves the idea, loves what you just said, and would love to take over the world someday. So this robot agrees with everything you just said. Fantastic. One last question though before you go. If you could sum up NILF 2016, the whole experience, the entire 3-day experience, in just one word, what would that one word be?
Exciting.
And why is that? Why is that?
I think it's exciting because of the promise it holds. I think it's this romance I've been talking about, this digital, this opportunity for us to reinvigorate our industry and really take it to the next step. And really become more impactful for our customers.
All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and to talk to this robot. Just to ask you, was this your first robot interview?
It's my first robot interview. So, it's got to be a first for everything. All right, and it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.